Welcome, Scorpio, to your moment in time where we just see where your life is in the moment where you are in your hero's journey, and to take a small look at what you can leave behind now. And so we have a sneak peek into this present moment, and I'll take 3 of these, and I would love to know what is ripe to let go, what you are able to step into now. And I feel that this is this one, and this card is again to what it is ripe to be let go. No, that's not. There we go. And then I would love to know what you don't see coming. And what's your message from Spirit? This one. And what are the next steps? Or what is the sneak peek into the next moment? What comes up? We have these and these and this one. And maybe we have another card. So, but first we want to know what your journey is about right now. And we have the thin, thin veil. So let go and let glow. And this card is for me about the connection between 3D and 5D. That is, you are highly spiritual. You are a sign that is able to walk between the realms, and your home is the 8th house, right? That is the occult. That is the realm behind the veil. So it is the underworld, and that's what you are able to enter in your own spirituality, in your way of being in this world. You are ready to, or you are able to enter both worlds. And that often kept you in a place where you either didn't want to go into this 5D reality, or you had problems to combine these worlds. And that's now it's done. You changed your relationship to this realm that is beyond the veil. And that is what we see here, to let go. This is a card of letting go of resistance, letting go of resistance to go there, right? And that's what comes with this too. It is growing inside of you. It's growing the ability to see beyond all the things that are in front of you in this 3D world. Because you are someone else, you are something that, or your ability to move beyond and move into a world where others don't enter, that's growing. And that's what I feel in this. This can be your ability to move into the 5D is growing. So you have to, at one moment, this is for one way to see this is communicating to people who are not able to do this, communicating the boundaries you have, because that's what's coming with a thin veil. There is something coming with a thin veil that people enter your life on a soul level that you cannot keep at bay, because they are entering in a 5D realm. And so that's where you learn to set boundaries, because you are friendly in your own being. You are friendly, but being kind means as well that there have to be boundaries, that there have to be spaces other people cannot enter. And it's interesting, because I never said something like this about this combination of cards, but that's how intuition kicks in, right? I feel that there is something you have to learn about yourself, about your communication, and about your kindness, because there has to be an end to kindness at one point. You can, not an end of kindness. It's more like having a boundary. And setting firm boundaries can be something that feels rude to other people, but it is the most important thing you have to learn, because in your life there is this thin veil, and you need your connection to the higher realms to be connected, to get your information out of it, but to allow other people to step into your realm. That is something you have to learn to set boundaries about. And that's this card in this Lenormand deck feels for me like sweeping out the people who are overstepping your boundaries. So that's communication, where the line is that they can overstep. And so that's about you learning that kindness doesn't mean that we have to allow people to cross these lines. It is that life is teaching us with those people who are in this area where they can cross the line, that we have to learn to keep ourselves in these boundaries, so that we can keep them in check, so that there is this thin veil you are standing on, where you keep your connection to 5D, to the higher realms, and where you are able to tell other people that this is the line that they don't have to cross. That's a beautiful place to be. That's not a comfortable place to be, but it is a helpful place, because you are learning to set your boundaries in a specific and kind and friendly way, but they are firm as well, right? And we'll see where you are. Oh, that's beautifully fitting in this, because it's the moment where we are standing in this area where we allow other people to overstep our boundaries, is this endless hunger that we have for connection. We are in this place of we want to have a connection, but that's the people pleaser thing, that there is a void that cannot be filled by other people. And this is the shadow of this hunger that is endless. That's an endless hunger that cannot be filled by other people. So we have to live with this idea of being hungry for this and stepping into the next step of adventure. And then boundlessness. Boundlessness is the one area where we don't experience being separate from anything else, and stepping into the adventure of allowing things to come into our life and to experience life as it comes to us, and not falling for the shadow of trying to fill the void by being a people pleaser, for example. That's just an example. I don't know where this hits where this fits into your life, but that's what when we are in this area where we are beneath or in between these realms of 3D and 5D, and highly spiritual people are often in this place where they don't know how to connect the worlds. And so we have our own ideas up about how we can make people understand, how we can make people love us, although they are afraid. Maybe sometimes you experience people looking at you being weird, looking at you being afraid of you, because they didn't know how to deal with this, how to deal with this ability to move into different places, to see different things, to move beyond this veil. And that's a real skill that you have. That can even be, your skill can even be that you know when people die, because you feel that they are called or somewhere else, and that's weird for other people. So we try, and when we are in this place where you experience this, you try to be someone like normal. And your idea is, how can I fill this hunger for being accepted, being like anybody else? And this is what you can't. So you can let go, and that's what this card comes with too, as well. With the you can let go the idea that you can solve this theme with your mind. That's how you deal with it, right? To allow life to be in the present moment, be an adventure, without trying to fix anything with your strategies and with your mind. It's not working. Your mind will not work in this place. And to get into the adventure, you have to stay in the present moment, stay in between these worlds, and allow yourself to be in the adventure of being you. That's beautiful. So you let go of this, and you let go of the need to be friendly all the time, and you step into this skill that is yours to embody, right? So what you don't see coming is, wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful community that is supporting you. And the fifth house is creation in this community that is really beautiful, because that's how you will experience this, being in this place of in between the worlds. And you maybe you already created a community that is holding you in this place of honoring you for the place you are in. And that's really beautiful, because we have this in this image. We have the veil as well, right? We have the one hand on the one side, and the other one on this side, and we have these hands in between. And that's what community does. It holds you in the place of you are perfect as you are. There is nothing to fix. And then you can step into the passion that really comes with honoring this present moment, not falling into the trap of the mind, and stepping into this community to create from this place. You will be honored in this community. That's really beautiful, to step into this place where you can experience yourself in the middle of this, to tap into this side, to tap into this side, and to be the boundlessness that you are, and that's really beautiful, because that's where the adventure begins, and where the need to be accepted in a specific way ends, because then you get your acceptance, but you don't need it anymore, because you stepped into your own passion, being a part of this community, and being joyful in doing this. Wow, that's really beautiful. there is this joyful muse and inspiration coming with this. So you are highly creative, and you are highly creative in this place of in between. That is amazing, because you created, and that's what seems to have happened already. You created your community and your people around yourself that hold you in this high regard, that hold you in this beautiful place where you can experience yourself in this skillful way, and where you experience yourself jumping into the passion of your creativity. Fifth house is creativity, being joyful. That's the house of the Leo, where you can shine brightly in your passion and in your creativity. And of course it comes with the boundaries that you have to set, but you already did the work, and to communicate this in a specific way is something you are in right now, and you will find your way to set this place up for your own security. And then you step into this joyful place where you experience yourself as an inspiration, and you experience others as inspiration too, because they are safe in this place as well. That's really beautiful, Scorpio. And so we see, oh, I really see that I forgot to draw 2 cards for what is supporting you. I want to know what is supporting you. So before we get into the tarot, I want to know what is supporting Scorpio. That's the safe space, you know. We have this bastion, we have this safe space that you create around yourself, and allowing yourself to be the beautiful being that you are. That is so lovely, because that's where you are safe in this place, right? And we see the cat sitting in this triangle. That is like being in this community, being in a safe space to be the being that you are, and where your skills lie, to be in this thin veil in between the worlds. And they are holding you in their safety. That's like a safety space you are creating for yourself to experience your own adventure into the boundlessness. That's beautiful. That's all about a new world that you created, and that's where we are heading, right? In this moment where we create our new world, we are heading into these spaces that you create. You know, this is the kind of community where someone who is able to live in between these realms is able to be and to be secure. And this is the same thing, right? Death and new beginning. You have to allow yourself to end things as well, to end the hunger, to end the phases where you realize that you have to set boundaries. That's needed. And there is transformation coming with this, because you want to give as well. And so to set clear boundaries, to be able to give and to work on these in these places, there is a lot of joy in this giving, right? And we have the hard work that you put into creating these spaces, and then you step into the 10 of Pentacles. That is really wishes come true on a material level as well, where you allow yourself to step into the abundance that comes with it. And this death moment in your own emotions that held you back to set boundaries is leaving now, because you are now in a space where you can act on these things, where you can act on a mind level and be crystal clear. You know, the Knight of Swords is a really active precise and quick person who is able to deal with the mind, to use the mind for something else, to create a boundary, for example, and then step into this collaboration and being safe in this 5D realm as well, where you create and you see the things that are coming out of the collaboration you will step into, right? And so, and this is embodiment, right? This is the embodiment of everything you long for, and that's really beautiful. That these cards coming out together, because you are in this place right now where you try to combine and where you try to connect the divine feminine with the divine masculine, to be active in the and precise and clear about structure and boundaries, as well as open to active receiving and to be in a soft space of soft embodiment. And that's beautiful, because now you are in this space where you allow yourself to be an adventure, where you experience yourself in this place where you can combine these things, being kind on one hand and setting boundaries on the other hand, and how to combine these with entering both sides, entering the world beyond for your information, for your connection, and entering this world that where we have to have a structure in a kind. And this is creating a beautiful community where you are able to give from the bottom of your heart, and where you can receive at the same time. That is really beautiful. And where you can be this charming person that you are, without the boundaries being overstepped, because you have this place around you where there is a community that keeps you safe in its way of the people in there communicating and acting together. That's beautiful. And this moment, maybe it doesn't feel comfortable right now, because you have to do something, you have to set a boundary, you have to end something, to begin something new, and you are dealing with your own emotions about it right now. But and that doesn't feel comfortable. I can absolutely get this. But you are precise as this one is, and you are in your energy of collaboration as these are, and you are heading into a future where you can combine these beautiful gifts of divine feminine, divine masculine. You are able to combine these to get the adventure really going, and to get into because you are able to do this. You are able to do this. That's not your that's not your comfort zone, because you have to show your emotions, you have to show a lot of things about yourself that Scorpio isn't comfortable about. But it's heading into the right place. It's heading into using the present moment to step into the boundlessness that comes with this kind of community, with this kind of collaboration you are creating right now. Beautiful. That's really beautiful. And it's your time, Scorpio. That feels like it. It's your time to step into this place that is combining the worlds, that is connecting the worlds, and be the scorpion that you can be in this deep and clear message. Thank you so much for being here, and for liking and subscribing and all the beautiful stuff. I see you soon.